Zach's not the father?
Of one of the babies.
I don't understand what you're saying.
What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the show recap with Mo, where we're getting ready to talk a little bit about Sistas. But before we get into this thing, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss shit snip that's going down, alright? So I already pre-warned y'all from my previous episode breakdown from the last episode of Sistas that we were going to have a whole lot of dialogue about this recent episode and the episodes to come. So I want to talk about this because Miss Lisa, who, if you've listened to any of my videos of the past, you know I'm not really too keen on her. You know, she rubs me the wrong way, the way that she approaches situations. But you know, everybody ain't for everybody, right? But in this situation, I'm in it, y'all, because I'm like, when Miss Lisa asked her, she said, so Zach is the father, right? So she was like, okay, we already know that Zach's the father. And Karen has to convey to her mother that, yeah, he's the father of one child. And Miss Lisa sitting up here talking about, what did you say? Like, what do you mean? Miss Lisa. Oh, Miss Lisa, you know what she means. Don't sit up here and act brand new. You been there, done that. Yeah, she was doing the doo-wop with two dudes at one time, all right? So you know what it is. So now she has to have this discussion. She has to have this conversation with her mother, because I do believe that Miss Lisa knew that she was possibly doing the PYT, with Aaron as well as Zach, but I don't know if she knows to what extent she was doing it. So I wonder how she's going to be as a support for Karen, all jokes aside, all right? Because it's laughable, but at the same time, I'm thinking about Karen as well as the babies. Like, it's hard for me to really look at this and say she gets what she deserves, because it took two, well, in this case, it took three. But I'm just saying it took more than just Karen, in this situation to create these babies, right? So for me, it's a sad situation because once again, we have within our community a family that is not together. And the sad part is Karen is all right with it. And nothing against all my single mothers out there, because, y'all have a hard task at hand and I support you all. But for those of you who are not in that situation, who have a spouse who is willing to work days in and days out for everything to come out all right, try your hardest to keep that union and that bond strong, because your children will feed from that as well. They will feel the love within that household. And for me, watching this show, watching this whole, I'm pretty much over who the pappy was, right? Who in the hell cared who the pappy was? We already knew that it was potentially Zach's or potentially Aaron's, right? And we really, to be quite honest, we really didn't give a daggone who it was, because we were tired. We were over it. Like, it took, it literally took, 2 seasons for us to really find out who the father was, which we already knew, but at this point we didn't care. And now that we're here, what in the heck is Karen going to do? Now, I saw in that preview, she had to tell her mom. She had to tell her mama. And Miss Lisa was like, what? Yeah, like I said, Miss Lisa, don't act brand new to this. You already knew what it was. The only thing is you just didn't know how deep was her love. Like, you just didn't understand, what was going on. But you knew potentially that Zach was the father. You just didn't know that the good preacher. So, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, Miss Lisa, for you and Karen and, her sisters, who are going to support her. And I'm glad that they are there to support her. But you know what, y'all? I'm going to get into this real quick before I get up off of here, right? So I found it quite interesting that Karen, for the longest time, believed that Zach solely was the father of the child, right? Which he is, just not of the other. But for some reason in her mind, mentally, she only saw him as the father. Never thought that, Aaron could be possibly the father of her child, even though she did the funky white tussie with him, right? So I'm wondering, what is it that makes Karen only see Zach but not see Aaron as a potential father? We know that she has feelings for Aaron, but to dismiss this brother completely without even knowing the test results and just putting it out there, when she got that phone call, she was just so strong and bold and said, no, I'm not answering at all. I already know who the father is. It's Zach. And that doctor, that doctor said, yeah, you're right. But he ain't the whole. So, listen, y'all, I'm laughing, man. We having fun with this. We're enjoying the show. But, in all honesty, man, I hope that she's able to build from this. And you know what else, y'all? I'm going to be messy real quick. Y'all know I don't get messy, but, now maybe she can look at it from this vantage point, right? Maybe she can actually get double the support she was looking for to get from Zach specifically. Now Zach can have more money over here for his little Zach Jr. that he and Fatima, well, we don't know how that's going to go, right? But I'm just saying, she's still going to get the double. At least for the support. She got double baby fathers. She got double child support coming in. She got the sisters that's helping her. Miss Lisa gonna be there. Daggone it, she gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? It takes a whole village, right? So, anyhow, man, let me get up off of here, man, being messy, man. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, man. We got a whole lot more to talk about. Be on the lookout tonight for BMF. Yes, I am behind, but you know what I was watching over the weekend? What's that joint that was on Netflix with Regina King? Oh, she killed that. Shirley? Man, listen, I couldn't even get my videos together because I was sitting up here watching that. I watched another show, what's her name? De'Ara from Detroit? Oh my God. Listen, man, I got a whole lot. I got a whole lot to talk to y'all about, man. So, anyhow, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss shit that's going down, all right? I will talk to you guys soon. Talk to y'all later, man. Peace.